Consider e to the x being equal to this series: 1 plus x over x squared over 2 factorial, x cubed over 3 factorial, x to the 4th over 4 factorial, x to the 5 over 5 factorial, x to the 6 over 6 factorial, x to the 7 over 7 factorial, etc. If we replace the x with I theta, we're going to have 1 plus I theta squared over 2 factorial plus I theta cubed over 3 factorial plus I theta to the power of 4 over 4 factorial plus I theta over 5 factorial plus I theta to the power of 6 over 6 factorial plus I theta to the 7 over 7 factorial. Now, that's going to be 1 plus I theta plus I squared theta squared over 2 factorial plus I cubed theta cubed over 3 factorial, I to the 4 theta to the 4 factorial, I to the 5 theta to the power of 5 over 5 factorial, I to the 6 theta to the 6 over 6 factorial, plus I to the 7 theta to the 7 over 7 factorial. Now I squared is equal to minus 1. I cubed is I squared times I, so that's going to be minus 1 times I, which is minus I to the 4 will be I squared times I squared, so it will be minus 1 times minus 1, which is 1. I to the power of 5 is I times I to the 4, so it's going to be I times 1, which is going to be equal to I. I to the 6 will be I squared times I squared times I squared, so that's minus 1 times minus 1 times minus 1, which is minus 1 times minus 1 is 1, 1 times minus 1 is minus 1. And I to the 7 will be I to the 6 times I, which is minus 1 times I, which is minus I. It's sort of a pattern there. So, changing that, so we've got e to the I theta will be equal to 1 plus I theta minus 1 theta squared over 2 factorial minus I theta cubed over 3 factorial plus 1 times theta 4 over 4 factorial plus I theta 5 over 5 factorial minus 1 times theta to the power of 6 over 6 factorial minus I theta 7 over 7 factorial, etc. So that's 1 minus theta squared over 2 factorial minus theta 4 over 4 factorial. What we've done there is we've taken out the real parts of this, so minus theta 6 over 6 factorial. So the real parts are going to be the 1, this one, this one, and this one, and then we're going to take out I and write down the imaginary parts. So it's going to be this one, this one, this one, and this one. So it's theta plus theta cubed over 3 factorial plus theta to the 5 over 5 factorial plus theta to the 7 over 7 factorial, etc. Now you might recognize this as the expansion for cos theta and recognize this as the expansion for sine theta. So this actually becomes equal to cos theta plus I sine theta. So we've actually decided there that e to the I theta will be cos theta plus I sine theta, or we've got r e to the I theta is equal to r cos theta plus I sine theta, or r e to the I theta is equal to r cis theta. And this is known as Euler's form of a complex number, or the exponential form.